Keith,
Keith!
music's not playing.
It's playing on my end.
Just because it's playing in your head doesn't mean it's actually playing.
I didn't say on my head, I said on my end.
Don't play with your end.
This is Ben from Common Knives, and you're listening to the High Carbon Podcast.
Welcome everyone to the High Carbon Podcast. We have a special guest with us tonight. I think we're going to skip what we did this week and get right into it because I'm sure there's lots to talk about. We have Martin Huber on the show.
Hello, everybody.
So there's lots of talk going on about this crazy knife show going on again. Round 2. What's going on with the show? What's new?
It's bigger. It's hopefully better. And it's way bigger. Did I mention it's bigger? We 2.5 times the size from last year in exhibition space and exhibitors. Got a lot of cool new features. We have show forging outside. We have people doing classes. So, like, for exactly the ugly voice you heard in the beginning of the video is going to do a class about kitchen knife design or something like this, or water cooled grinding. Tobias Hangler is going to talk about metallurgy and Apex Ultra and other super steels. We have a special guest that I may be announced later. And we have Demo Steel with 2 other crew classes. They're getting 2 bladesmiths to talk about forging demo steel, grinding it, etching it, etc., etc. And a super special that I think is pretty cool class about straight razors. So they have
Nice.
Trevor from Wolf Blades from South Africa coming over to give a class on straight razors, how to make a straight razor, how to shave with a straight razor. That's gonna be pretty exciting. Otherwise,
Cool. So when will these classes like be taking place, and like can people just sign up or just go in, or how does that work?
Since the room that we're having the classes in is not too big, so maybe we fit like 30 to 50 people in there, depending if the sitting space, like there's got to be standing place in the back. So it's basically first come, first serve. Maybe we get in future possibility for another room that's bigger, but right now it's sadly the only possible way that we can have this. So it's first come, first serve. Maybe this will. So it's, you have to be in time.
All right, cool. Is any of that stuff on the website so people know about it yet, or they're gonna find out when they get to the show?
Not yet. It's actually we teased it. We did a little teasing on it a couple of times, but it hasn't been official yet because I wanna. When I put it official, I wanna have the full list of people, what classes they're doing, etc. So the full picture, so people know what they can expect.
Cool. I'll have to see if I can get somebody to watch my table. I'd like to learn how to shave without slitting my throat.
Or slitting up your hand.
Yeah, we don't want to do that again.
Hey, but you made a name for yourself last year with that.
Yeah. Saved by Huber's mom. That was cool.
She's still proud that you did, that she forced you to go to the hospital.
That's usually the way it works with me. Somebody's got to force me to go, or else I just wrap tape around it.
Yeah. Wrap tape and a little bit of oil and vodka.
And then just pass out in the corner.
Yeah.
You have another event going on. You are sponsoring a table for the Edge of Hope charity project that we're doing.
Exactly.
Do you have any like details? Can you tell us about the table, like where it's going to be or anything like that?
Of course, since Edge of Hope is a project that I really like and that I supported actually from the first minute, as far as I remember, as a maker at least.
Yeah.
We gave it a front row table. I think it's like when you walk in, the second or third table on the right. It's like front row, everybody's gonna see it.
Cool. We've been working on a couple of displays, some glass cabinets to put the knives in, and we're working on a way to collect some votes, because what we're going to do this year is have the visitors of the show pick out their favorite from the 20 knives that were made by or donated by the knife makers. And when you have the voting for best knife of show and all the other categories that you're doing, we will be giving away a custom axe made from Pop's Tomahawks. He's also using Dama steel in his axe this year, so that's going to be really cool. Hopefully we can do something to make it a little bit easier for us with like a QR code, and people can just vote online or something. That way we don't have to count tickets and figure that all out. I'm sure that's going to be a lot of work for you, but you got other people working, helping you out to counting those votes for the different categories that you're doing, right?
It's not really a vote system. It's more of a discussion that we do for best knife of show.
Okay. So you have a
So it's
team
like me
of
and
judges.
me and the other judges, and we're discussing like everybody. Like last year we did it this way. Everybody started at the table, and
Mhm.
you basically looked for you took a look at all the blades, and remembered which ones, or set aside actually the ones that you liked most. And so every judge does it in a different category at the start, and then we just switch tables. And when we are done, so like everybody judged his personal favorite of the whole group. We had like for kitchen knife, we had like 6 knives at the table that we said, okay, these are the best 6. Now let's find the best one out of those 6. So we basically strategically decided on which one is the best. We brought arguments with why this one is better than this one, and this one is better than this. So it's not like many others do like a point system.
Mm-hmm.
And I think a point system isn't really efficient at this or fair at this, because let's say you go to table 1. So, let's say, for example, like at a local Austrian show, they go table to table to table and have their clipboard with them. And they're like, okay, the first table, this is the knife he wants to give us for judging. Okay, yeah, I like it a lot. It's a very nice knife. I give it 9 out of 10 points. But then you're at table 5, and the table 5 blade is like 100 times better.
Mm-hmm.
But now you only have the possibility to give it 10 out of 10 points. And so, like, it's not really a fair judging, I would say. If you see the knives after each other, it's like you have to like get a full image of everything that's given to the best knife of show category and select from those given. And I already see myself being super stressed out about this, because last year we had about 80 exhibitors.
Yeah.
And there's been 40 something in best kitchen knife. And I kind of have the feeling that this year with 180 exhibitors, it's gonna be like over 100 blades at best kitchen knife. So it's gonna be terrible. It's gonna take us the whole afternoon Saturday.
Yeah, that's a lot. But I think that you're right. That's a much better system. Especially like after you've looked at 40 or 50 different knives, it's hard to remember which one maybe you like. So narrow it down, get a couple on the table, and choose from there.
Mm.
So to stress you out a little bit more, because
Oh god.
me and Kamon were thinking about this. If our best of charity knife comes down to a tie, I think the only real way to break the tie is to have you pick the tiebreaker. So if that happens, you got one last decision to make.
I can live with that.
All right.
If mine's not in top 2, I'm gonna quit it all. That's actually the reason why I'm not why my company is not allowed to be in best knife of show at any category. Because even though if we would have the best knife at a table, which with so many makers it's nearly impossible to be, but even if we had the best knife, if I would personally win my own show category, everybody's be like, he just took himself because it's his show and he wants the recognition, blah blah blah. So I just said from the beginning, I won't do anything.
Yeah, you can't do that. We had Paulie talking about him being worried that maybe he's not going to sell anything this year. I think he's got himself with some high expectations, being the person that sold the most knives last year at Knife Show Austria. Paulie's bringing some new stuff to the table, right? Gonna keep the streak going.
Yeah, we talked last week about it. It's fine. I'm worried about more about the demand, as I said, because it's like more than twice the exhibitors, but customers. could be like 20%, 30% increase. It won't be double increase, so it's just logical to think about that. You won't sell as much, possibly, but definitely I'm bringing some new shit to the table. New updated model, one new model. Hopefully, it will be like 3 to 4 knives. Yeah, 4 to 5 maybe models, and people can do the same thing that they did the last show that they liked so much. Assemble their own. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, it's all about demand, so it's fine.
If we believe the numbers, we maybe even break the record from last year by a lot. If we believe the numbers that we have right now.
But break the record.
No,
so
double the record. I wanted to say double the record.
Attendance
double
record.
the record.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be more than last year, of course, because so many people hit the FOMO so hard last year, because everybody's like, yeah, no, it's the first time, it won't be a good show. And then I got like 1 trillion messages on Instagram and wherever of like, oh my god, why did I miss it? FOMO's kicking hard. And just by ticket sales this year, it's there's so many Americans flying in as visitors. That's crazy. And so many like most of the tickets that we sold right now are coming from outside Austria, and like half of them from outside of Europe. And we sold quite a lot of tickets so far.
Interesting. We'll see. Like last year, it was good. It was buzzing, shit ton of people, and the most important part, they had money to spend. This year it's totally different season. It's after vacation, after summer, but it's end of October, so maybe they have 1 or 2 paychecks in. We'll have to see.
And it's close to Christmas.
That's right.
That's good. That's smart. We'll have to see.
That's another additional fact why we decided for end of October, because it's closer to. We didn't want it to do in November because it's gonna be cold and rainy and Christmas markets and shit. But end of October, especially because Austria's national holiday is on the 26th. So, and the show is 24th, 25th. So it's actually perfect because it's around the Austrian national holiday and it's closer to Christmas and further away from vacation season.
I mean, I don't want to be negative, but I'm buying into the hype. But, still not overhyped. If I manage the same sales or similar sales as last year, I will be ecstatic. If it is better, then
Even
I'm
better.
coming. I'm coming for a third and a fourth year, definitely. if you allow me in, of course.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, we'll see. How
I'm
that
feeling
happens.
some negative energy.
Some. Yeah.
Paulie, can we make a little bet here right now, because Austria is the only knife show that you've ever been to so far. We want to get you to some other shows. If you sell more this year at the show, then you have to do another knife show. Are you up for the challenge?
Fly with me
100%.
to the US.
And not a knife show in Lithuania. I mean, like another knife show.
Of course. We don't have any knife shows here in Lithuania. The closest one is in Poland, the Central Knife Exhibition. But definitely, I
don't have a single show in Lithuania.
No. If I sell one knife more than last year, definitely I'm going.
All right.
We can do a virtual handshake. It's done.
I'll get one of the US guys to just buy you a table.
Okay, it's fine. And do it in the next show and the show after that. Oh no, I'm so scared.
What a shame.
I mean, we'll see. I don't think that you would be able to talk them into it,
But honestly, aren't we all waiting for the one guy with a suitcase full of cash and just putting it on the table and saying, yeah, take all?
I don't care. It can be many guys with many suitcases. It's fine. It's just buy. It does not matter. I mean, sometimes selling to individuals is even more fun, because after the last show, I have some very good customers from Austria that are, writing to me weekly what new shit I'm bringing into. So good exposure.
Ooh, I had one of your knives in my shop a couple months ago.
Really?
Yeah. A local customer actually bought it. Like, he was from my town,
Yeah.
and he came to sharpen.
I just talked about it on, I think, the last show or the show before that, like a couple of weeks before, I sent 2 knives to Steyr.
Mm.
And I was like, bro, you just could come to the show. Don't buy it on my website. Just come to the show and buy it in real life. But
No. Do both.
do both. That's even better.
Buy it on the website and come to the show.
Excellent.
And buy
Excellent.
10 more.
I hope you did some good job on sharpening it.
Yeah, not as bad as you, but yeah.
It was fine. It was good.
Shots fired.
So the new location, it's not far away from the other one. Is that right? Or
So if you start driving from the old location to the new location, it's not even 10 minutes. So for most people staying at the classic hotels that we have in the city, it's gonna be the same way, like just in a different direction. You don't go out of Steyr, but you drive more into Steyr. So it doesn't change a lot for most people. Honestly, it possibly only changes for me, because I have to drive all across. So yeah, it doesn't really matter. You can book the same hotels that you stayed in last time. You can book everything the same as you did for last year, because it doesn't really make a big difference. Actually,
And
for most people, it will even be easier.
the show last year was really good for setting up, especially if you had carts and stuff like me. You could roll right into the door. Is that the same deal with this new place, or?
Yes, it's all ground floor. All ground floor, and this is actually an exhibition hall. Like, it's more a sports hall, but more used to be an exhibition hall. So it's all one floor. So everybody's staying at the same room. They have air conditioning. Uh, for the
No
people who
sweaty room.
suffered in the second room last year. And also ventilation system, so we get fresh air. But yeah, it's gonna be a one big ass room with a shit ton of knife makers.
One of the other cool things I saw on the website, but it doesn't really explain anymore, is says that you're going to be having a forging area.
Yeah, right in front at the entry, there's gonna be Oliver Tobin of Tobin Machines, going to show off his machines, his rolling mill, and his grinders. I think he will bring as well. And we will have a press from Rockblade Kilns. He will bring one, and there's gonna be the school that I went to, the blacksmithing school, is gonna have a couple of guys over to showcase, and trying to actually organizing right now maybe some knife maker or two who's also going to forge outside, so people can see right from the entry people forging and people doing our job basically.
Yeah. Will there be a stock removal corner?
Sorry, I don't talk retard, but
That is extremely racist from you. You-
How about a
blacksmithing
CNC knife
supremacy.
maker?
Well, I guess so. We have like 3 belt grinder manufacturers at the show. We have Oliver, we have our sponsor DT Grinders, and we have Uwe Dostert from Der Kleine Messerladen, which also showcased his grinders last year at the show. So there's gonna be a couple grinders. You're not allowed to grind inside, but there will be.
Not allowed to grind knives inside, but you can grind. So
That was
speaking of grinders, anyway, I think I heard from one of our listeners that you got a new grinder. What kind of grinders are you running in your shop? Because you got quite a few for your classes, right?
I do have. Oh my god, I have a couple. Yeah, I have 2 new ones. Yeah. We have 4 Tobins now, and 1, 2, 3, 6 from Uwe of Der Kleine Messerladen. We have 2 normal belt grinders, and yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, but we're gonna get a couple new ones. Like with a couple new ones, I mean a couple new ones. Oh no, wait! I got a new grinder just in last week from Vivor.
Really? The little
Yeah,
miniature one?
the miniature one. Yeah, they sent it to me for review. I told them I want the big one, so I can actually like do proper stuff with it. And they're like, yeah, we can't send that out because it's not on their giveaway list, like on their influencer social media whatever list. But he can give me that one. I'm like, yeah, okay, let's try it out. It's actually super cute.
Is it like the tiny one with like a 2 centimeter wide belt? That really miniature one?
It's like a 25 by 760 mil belt.
All
It's
right.
like,
You gotta
like
do
super
YouTube,
tiny but super cute.
forge out a sword and grind it on that grinder.
I've thought about doing something like this. Like, yeah, let's try all the Vivor tools that I have, like the forge and the anvil. I'm waiting for them to make a power hammer or something like this.
Just put a grinder under the power hammer.
There you go.
Just squish it. It's a great grinder. Dong, dong, dong.
We
None.
thought about doing this with the anvil.
That
We
would be
really
cool.
thought about it, but I didn't want it to be mean to a sponsor.
I mean, it's good content.
That's
Millions
true.
of views. Millions of views.
I should just ask them to send me the smallest one they have. It's like a 2 kilo or something. And just put it on the power hammer, or put it into the forge red hot and just forge it.
Yeah. That would be
Making a
fucking
knife
cool.
out of an anvil.
So you don't have one of the DT grinders yet?
Not yet. I just recently got their sharpening machine last week. No, this week. This week. Yeah, this week. We got the sharpening machine this week, and we are working with it, and it's super cool. And we're pretty soon gonna get the DT grinders. That's what I meant with we're gonna order some more. But I'm still thinking about if you're going to order like 3 or 4.
Yeah, I've never used it, but I've seen it. It looks really cool. I just wasn't sure, like a few years ago, I was starting out with the attachments on that being on the side, if they flex and stuff like that, but it looks like a pretty solid grinder.
They showed it to me because, of course, they sponsored the show, and I wanted to know what they're doing, and they were super hyped to show me everything. At the show, like they said, like you gotta take yourself an hour time, and we're gonna show you all our products in Solingen in May. And so I went over to them and spent like 2 hours at their table, at their booth, and they showed me every machine, showed me every feature that they have, and for the price that they sell, this is a magnificent machine. Like the build quality is a dream, and I'm not saying that because they're a sponsor. I'm saying that because it's really a nice machine. Like I was super surprised because their grinders are like $1,800 or something like this, and there's no vibrations at the table. There's no flex. There's no nothing. This for me. I mean, I never worked on one, but just what I saw and what they showed me and what I tried it out myself, and especially the height difference tool that they have
the
in their
adjustment,
stand.
yeah.
That's
Mhm.
the adjustment. Yeah, that's such a cool thing, such a cool feature.
And they got, I think, an extra outlet plugged like that to run a light off of, or a water pump
On
or something.
all their machines.
Yeah.
Even the small
pretty
one
cool.
belt sharpening machine that they sent me, it has a plug under it just for the light, and that's a genius idea because no other grinder does have that, as far as I know.
I always hook up an extra, end up taking them apart and put in an extra socket or a plug hanging out for LEDs because I like them to come on with the VFD at the same time. It's a cool feature. Polly, have you worked with that grinder before?
No. I only work with Pavel's grinders from beltgrinders.pl, but they are not sponsor of the show. You know what are the sponsors of the show? Kilns. Also made in Poland, minihell.eu. They sponsored the show. Affordable kilns, amazing quality, and many different sizes. Go to minihell.eu and pick your next kiln, which will be amazing, super easy to maintain, and you can choose from different controllers, whichever suits your need, and from different bricks on the inside. And if you don't find the size that fits your need, You can shoot them a DM or maybe shoot them an email, and Baltazar can build you something custom for swords, small EDCs, or whatever, and they get hot very quick, very, very quick. You can buy them in 3-phase, and it's easy peasy, quick and hot, and you can heat treat your stainless steel, carbon steel, blah, 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 everything. Miniel.eu. And at checkout, please do remember, use carbon 5, the word carbon and the number 5 to save 5% on your next kiln, which is, again, super affordable, but you can spend it on maybe some steel and make a knife and, regain some more of that profit that you are going to make with such a good kiln. So miniel.eu, because they got the next kiln for you. And now, my lads, back to the show.
So last year, after the first night at the show, there was a little get together where you did the award ceremony and stuff, and everybody got things to eat. You had an awesome catering service there. They had schnitzels like the size of a dinner plate, and I asked them if I could have a small one, and they were like, "No, you eat the whole thing." Will you be doing the same thing again? Is there a dinner at the award ceremony, and is everybody
Yes,
invited?
sir. Actually, same thing as last year, except for the band. we ditched the band. But yeah, it's gonna be pretty much the same thing. Yeah, same thing, same caterer. The same caterer is also doing the show this year, so he's catering at the show. Also, for everybody with a sweet tooth, this will be the last chance ever that you can get a sweet pastry made by Mama Huber. Ever.
Why the last time? What's
Because
happening?
she's quitting the thing after it.
She's gonna start forging.
Oh, she's a blacksmith.
Yeah, but she's gonna start forging, working for you, or hand sanding, or what's going on?
Actually, maybe she starts working for me too. Yeah. No, she just said she did it for 10 years, and she said she had enough. It's time to find something else and do something else that she likes. So it's gonna be Knife Show Austria, the last chance for sweet Mama Huber pastries.
And she makes some good pastries. So get
Oh, yeah,
yourself
she
one.
does. There's a reason why I'm fat as fuck.
So that means I can take the air conditioning system back from her and install it at Albert's shop.
No, because I get all the thing that she, so like the rooms and stuff that she uses
Okay.
is mine then.
New office.
It's like more a storage area, because you're gonna build a shop front too, so it's storage area for the shop front and stuff, and it's important to get air conditioning in the shop front.
So people will be able to come directly to your shop and see finished knives and stuff to buy. Or
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, there's some weird, I'm a king of side quests, as some people already called me, and like a knife shop and like dealing with other people's knives is another of the side quests that's still on my list. So maybe I'm gonna buy a few from those Upper Austrian Messerschmiede. Arvid is not reacting because he's eating right now. And maybe some from this little guy in Lithuania. Some other cool knife makers. I'm gonna resell them maybe one day. I don't know. It's like my list of things I want to do is like too long till I can't do anything at all. Is that a 1, 2, 3 block on your microphone?
Yes, it is. It's a long story. I bought this microphone. It's a great microphone. It's a fucking great microphone for the money. And I thought, well, I might buy a nice boom arm. And I bought the boom arm. And apparently these arms have a maximum capacity and apparently a minimum capacity for the weight. So the microphone is too light and it flies away. So yes, there's a 1, 2, 3 block zip tied to it. It works fine. It's good.
It looks hilarious.
Yeah, we are thinking of putting some sponsors here, when
That's not a bad idea.
when we finally have some video feed, so it's big brain.
Redneck engineering, my favorite.
So, Martin, would you like to play a game?
Of course, I would always like to play a game. I like to gamble.
You like to gamble? Oh, excellent. Oh man. Okay. I need to put in the one of. Okay. So the game is this or that. Brilliant game. Nobody ever invented it before me. It's the best game ever. blah blah blah. It's called this or that. It's a quick round of this or that. You choose one thing quickly without any nuances, and then we go back and we maybe talk about one or the other. Are you ready?
Kind of.
Kind of. You are the only one playing, FYI.
Oh, God.
Because in the past, guests are like, who is the other one who's guessing? Okay,
Okay.
let's go. Full tang or hidden tang?
Hidden tang.
Flat grind or hollow grind?
Flat.
Mm-hmm. Clip point or drop point?
Drop point.
Stonewash or satin?
Satin.
Unexpected choice, my friend. Forging or stock removal?
Forging.
Terrible choice. Beer or whiskey?
Whiskey.
Whiskey. Morning or evening?
Evening.
Gambling or religion?
Gambling. Says the
Tits
guy
or-
with poker chips in his hand.
Tits or ass?
Huh?
Tits or ass?
Oh, that's mean. Ass.
Jackie Chan or Jean-Claude Van Damme?
Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan. Will Stelter or Dennis Tyrell?
Oh, fuck, I'm friends with both.
Humble brag.
Aston.
Can I plead the fifth?
No, never.
Okay.
You are taking
sorry,
too much
Tyrell,
time.
It's Will.
You took the right choice. Okay, now it is two that are submitted by our past guests. This one is by Ryan Coakley from Coakley Knife Company. Steak or ribs?
Steak.
Steak. And by Walker Knife Company, stone sharpener or belt sharpener?
Stone.
Stone. Okay. That's it, my friend. It's over. No
That's
need
funny.
to stress.
I like that.
It's fine. It's fine.
Painless.
Okay. You chose, like, the first one is pretty interesting, I think. Full tang or hidden tang. You do both, if I
Yeah.
remember correctly, right? So what's the preference with the hidden tang?
I like to make the handles more. I think the aesthetics of a of a nicely shaped full tang handle gives the knife a little bit of extra sex appeal, I'd say. But making them and personally using them, I prefer hidden tangs. With my, as I usually do, the classic Rokako and Maru style of handle.
Mhm.
Like the 3 facets on top and rounded at the bottom.
Yeah. I mean, with full tang, you can just play a little bit more. You can do tapered tang also.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's one benefit of 100
Oh,
that I
it's-
could do with the other.
Yeah, right. Okay. I mean, what could you do? What could you do with the hidden tang more? It's just a
Everything.
hidden tang. You do the. It's easy. Dowel method. Boom, done.
Multi-part takedowns.
You can do a take. Okay, multi-part. Okay. Oh, okay. I get it. Okay, but it is not a hidden tang then, is it? If there is a butt cap.
Sure is, because the tang is hidden.
Okay.
It's just a screw in the back. And who
Makes sense.
says it has to be a screw cap in the back? Can also be a
Okay.
pin.
Okay. You got me by this one. It's pretty good argumentation. I hand you down. Way more interesting.
I had this discussion a
Definitely.
lot of times before, so I got my things down.
Guns blazing, prepared. Stonewash or satin? You do a lot of stonewash blades, if I remember
I don't do
correctly.
stonewash blades at all. I haven't done a
Really?
stonewash finish in 7 years.
7 years. Didn't you do like Tanto blades, EDC blades that were stonewashed?
No,
Or were
they're
they
just
Cerakoted?
they're Cerakoted. Cerakoted or gunblued,
So it's all satin. It's all satin, baby.
basically, yeah. On mono
But then-
steels, Satan is the way.
Satin or hand sanding?
Oh, satin.
Satin. Doesn't
I mean,
it look
the look of a cleanly hand-sanded blade is, of course, something very beautiful to take a look at. But as all my homies know, I fucking hate hand sanding. Even
The
though I
benefit-
hand sanded 2 blades this week.
the benefit? They look nice. The
Yeah.
negative, you have to do it.
You have to do it.
Exactly.
I mean,
Yeah.
positive for me, I pay people to do it most of the times.
If they are happy, they are happy. You know,
I just
I
barely.
I wouldn't work long. It does not matter how much would you pay. I would still not work long. It doesn't matter. If you
I'm
pay me
so
10K a month,
dude.
after 3 months, I'm
I'm
done.
so happy that Chris doesn't really mind. He hand sanded 6 copper Damascus blades with Apex Ultra Core yesterday, and he still didn't complain as much as I do after half a blade of normal Damascus.
Oh, that's you're abusing your workers. I
Yes.
need to call in the authorities. Terrible, terrible.
On
I would
today's
not recommend
subject, slavery.
slavery. Exactly. Forging or stock removal. So definitely forging.
Definitely. Not
Definitely.
even a single thing in my mind that I would change about that.
Have you ever
Even though I
thought
do stock removal blades,
you
if I
do?
can forge it, I forge it.
Have you ever thought about doing the monolith kind of knife that Benkamon does to maximize the forging?
I did something kind of similar many years ago, but it's not really my style. I don't really. It's cool. I like what he's doing. But it's not my kind of cup of coffee.
Mm. But you could
It's more
forge
like
a lot.
I'm a Red Bull guy, and this is more coffee. So
Mm. Oh, interesting. Okay, more coffee. Okay, straight up cocaine. Sure. Beer or whiskey? Not a beer guy, or just the whiskey is taking the.
I can't anymore. Sadly, um, my stomach is a little fucked up, and I drank a lot of beer. I like beer. Beer is good. Beer is nice, but my stomach has its problems with beer sometimes.
Mm.
It depends on the beer. And it depends on the days on it. There's days where I drink half of a beer and my stomach is like, nope, you don't. And then I have days where I can like chug down like 6 beers in an hour and it doesn't matter.
It sounds
So
it sounds like you are about to hit 30.
I just got 30.
Yeah. So my
That's a
point
problem,
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I have
The,
this for many years now, and it's kind of annoying actually. And as the Austrian dudes in here know, most like it's kind of a cider, but no bubbles. I can't drink that shit. I get the shits from it, sadly, even though I like it a lot. But my stomach is a little pity bitch about that.
no.
But since I don't really drink anymore anyways, it doesn't really matter to me. But
Mm.
I like to enjoy a glass of whiskey and a good cigar.
Do you have a favorite whiskey? Your go-to whiskey?
My go-to if I don't know what to drink is the Glenfiddich Scottish one, but not the classic one, the 12-year-old that you can buy at this grocery store. The 18-year-old that you can only order or get at Metro. That's actually a pretty good one. And the one that I got from a customer from Wales, I have the bottle in the workshop. Yeah, I have the bottle in the workshop.
Mm. So if anybody wants to gift you a bottle of whiskey, the whiskey should be at least 18 years old. So legal age.
Legal age is good, and like since I'm 30 now, like over the legal age would be preferred, yeah. And yeah. And
Yeah.
I like the more smoother ones. I don't like the ones that burn your fucking mouth apart. I like the smooth ones. I like the
That
easy
sucks.
drinking, having a
Yeah.
cigar with it. Yeah, that's the ones I like.
You don't want something in your face.
Yeah.
Like
The only thing that I want in my face is a glass of whiskey and a cigar.
yeah, exactly. Okay, morning or evening. I think you are known as a chronic night owl.
Yeah.
Everybody's speaking about that you are as late as it gets.
Don't call Martin at 9 a.m. I will be barely awake.
That is adequate. It's fine. It's fine. Do you take a long time to wake up after you've woken up, or is it like go
I'll
time?
take a shit and then it's good, usually.
First smoke, coffee, poop.
No.
You're done.
Getting up, shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
And
I'm an
and
instant
texting
poop
everyone.
guy.
Texting everyone from the
And
can.
texting everyone, reacting to memes and sending memes. Yeah. So if it's like 8 in the morning and you suddenly get a wave of reels on Instagram from me, you know I'm pooping.
Like clockwork.
Yeah.
So you cannot sleep in because you will miss the time and you will
Nah,
wake up.
I sometimes sleep in, and it's always funny because Chris, my employee, Ambros, uh, he anytime I'm late, he's checking if I sent some reels. If I didn't send a single reel until 8:30 in the morning, he's shooting me a WhatsApp like, "Are you awake?"
Oh man. So I mean, good employee. Good employee.
Yeah,
It's fine.
the best.
It's good. You are alive. Jackie Chan or Jean-Claude Van Damme? You chose Jackie Chan.
Yeah,
The wrong team. Why did you choose Jackie Chan?
I like him both, but I'm a big fan of Rush Hour, the movie series. So that's why it was Jackie Chan.
Okay. So not a fan on splits on Volvo trucks.
I like
fine.
Volvo trucks.
You like Volvo trucks. Okay, it's fine. I mean, I'm more a Jean-Claude Van Damme guy, but Jackie Chan.
And also, there's a great song from Post Malone.
Oh yeah, definitely. Will Stelter or Dennis Tyrell? You chose Will Stelter.
I chose what?
Will Stelter.
Oh yeah, I like him both. I'm good friends with both. Tyrell is a nice guy. Will is a cool dude. I don't know. I like Will, and I like to make fun of Will sometimes. He likes to make fun of me sometimes. It's like more of a, and yeah, I don't know. I like them both. They're both cool dudes. They're both incredible makers. I prefer Will's videos a little bit more. Dennis's though are a little bit more educational, where Will's are usually more the kind of enjoyment, kind of like the entertainment kind of videos. And also, and also a big part of Will is like he got me shit faced drunk and got me to Waffle House at 2 a.m. and paid and bought a waffle and a burger for me. So that's a good plus part for Will as well.
Before we proceed, could I ask you to stop playing with the fucking knife? Albert will fucking kill you. Okay, thank you. It's good. It's fine.
Sorry, Albert. I forgot about that part.
So okay, Will Stelter, as far as I understand, way better dude. Dennis Tyrell, you don't like him. You don't like him?
I like that. I like Dennis.
It's fine. But you like Will more. Okay, then if you have to choose between Jackie Chan and Will Stelter.
In what kind of conditions? Give me
no
give me
conditions.
No,
just
give me the
choose.
frame. To hang out with, to drink with, or to work with.
Both.
Or to watch.
All of them. Not
Fuck,
to watch.
Yeah, Will.
Will?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Will would be more useful in a zombie apocalypse kind of setting.
Yeah.
Before Jackie Chan. Yeah. So,
also, Jackie Chan is old now.
Yeah, he's old as fuck.
And Will is like, I think like a year or two younger than me. So,
I think he just hit 18. He's pretty young.
He looks like 18. Yeah, it's even worse in person. Let's be honest.
Sorry, Will.
You will all find out in October.
Oh, so he is coming for real.
Yes, sir. Dennis is also coming.
Yeah, but Will Stelter is up here. Sorry, Dennis. I know you're listening. So, okay. Next, steak or ribs? You chose steak. This is only appropriate, I think, answer.
I mean, I'm a big fan of ribs. I make some fire ribs, to be honest, without like setting myself up a little too high. But I make some badass ribs. But a good steak is a good steak. Let's be honest.
A good steak, even a good steak is an amazing steak, and an amazing steak is something beyond. Amazing ribs are just ribs. It's just fucking ribs.
All right, though I have to ask, ribs. I mean, steak at a restaurant or a steak that you made at home. Which one's better?
Ooh, depends on the restaurant, but usually at home.
Right. That's what I say all the time. My wife wants to go out and order steak. I'm like, every time I get the steak, I'm like, I could have made a better one at home.
Honestly,
I get disappointed.
I got so many steaks at restaurants, and there's only been 2 restaurants out of 20 that I've really been happy with. Because we were at this bougie kind of as restaurant in a hotel in the Netherlands when we were at Dutch Knife Show, and they had this good-looking steak on the menu. I'm like, fuck yes, I'm gonna treat myself with some steak. I got sushi as an entree, and then I got as a main, I got the steak, and the steak was like a fucking piece of leather, driest piece of shit I've ever got. It was like $50.
God damn it. Way too much. Way
How
too
do you
much.
make it if you make it at home?
Depends. If it's like 3, I like it to be like 3 centimeters thick. So like not too thin, not too thick. And if I do it in a pan, I'm gonna get the pan as hot as humanly possible. Give it the slightest pinch of salt. Not too much, the slightest pinch of salt. So it doesn't lose too much moisture, but it still gets enough moisture out that it's not burning. And then I dash it in one side, 1.5 minutes, flip it around, 1.5 minutes. Most important, get yourself some Wagyu fat. You can buy it in a glass, it's not too expensive. Drip a little bit of that in and sear it and cover it, and then take the whole thing and put it for like a couple minutes into the oven at like 100 degrees. Just a couple minutes. And then take it out, let it sit for like a minute or two, cut it into strips, put a small pinch of pepper on it, and some rough sea salt. That's my jam.
Nice. When's dinner ready?
Yeah, half an hour.
All right.
Jesus
I'll be
Christ.
there in an hour.
Perfect.
Oh, sounds so good. Sounds sounds
I even got
equally
steaks
good
at
as
home right now.
Leberkäse. Yeah.
I even got steaks in the fridge.
The next one is stone sharpeners or belt sharpeners, and you chose stone sharpening.
Yes.
Explain your system.
Super thin as kitchen knives plus belts is you're gonna throw them out anyways.
Big brain.
Big brain.
Big brain.
But on outdoor knives or EDCs, I actually prefer a belt.
Oh, really? Why?
Yeah. Cause I don't know, it's faster. I hate sharpening small as knives and stones, especially like when they have a super of course they have a how's it called, a ricasso, like a super thick ricasso with a plunge line, and getting in there with the stones is a pain in the ass, and just take a 180 and the 600 belt and then strop it on leather and be done.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. But with stone sharpening, do you use is all freehand?
No, we have the Novi Pro specialized sharpening system. So it's a freehand simulated sharpening, I would say. Basically, you just have this arm where you give the knife on a magnet, and it holds your angle at a perfect 15 degrees or whatever degrees you put in. So it's basically freehand sharpening on the stones what you ever like to use, but it's you have the perfect 15 degrees, and I really like it. And I don't just say it because I am the biggest distributor of that machine. I say it because I use it for like 5.5 years now.
Yeah, very interesting. It's very interesting that you say it's a freehand simulator. It's the same as simulating freehand grinding with a jig.
No, that's just a jig.
But it's holding the angle.
Yeah, but you don't have full control over the whole blade at once.
Yeah, but and when you are sharpening with this system, what do you mean like full control?
When your girlfriend gives you a hand job, is it simulated? Is it simulated wanking?
It's proxied wanking. You are the one that is getting wanked off, but you are not you are the wanky, not the wanker.
I'd say as soon as you clamp something into a fixed system at the belt grinder, it's gay.
So
no offense to anybody.
With the sharpening system, you are doing the same, aren't you?
I'm not clamping it. It's just holding, and it's not clamped. It's just a magnet. It's free floating, and I still have to do the proper motion.
So if I have a magnet on my jig, it's the same.
Are you holding the knife or are you holding the jig?
Both.
Weird jig, but okay. I mean, I know that some beginner knife makers like to work with jigs, but I'm on full offense today.
It's fine. It's fine. It's good. And so this was the last question of the show. Do you have, not the show, the game? Do you have any submissions of yours for this or that?
This is a good question. Carbon or stainless?
We do that mostly, the very first one. So
Yeah.
I did not choose it for you.
Because you know that you'll be offended?
No. You really did not listen to our past shows, but it's fine.
No. I don't listen to podcasts. I told Keith that before. I don't listen to podcasts at all.
Yeah.
Except when somebody's talking shit about me, then I listen to the part, but that's it. And just because like 20 people are sending me like, oh, have you listened to this and that?
I mean, like when the American guys say Huber, you get that a lot.
Huber. I got used to that. So
we touched on a lot of new stuff on this year's knife show that's coming up. Is there anything about the show that we missed or anything going on, anything special? Can you?
It's a real long time in now, so I can finally release the name of the special guest that we have for our small little like the classes.
Okay.
It's gonna be Nils Ögren from Sweden, the famous YouTube X-smith. It's gonna do 1 or 2 classes of beginning X smithing and a second class that we're not 100% sure yet. So it's gonna be cool. Happy to have him here.
Will he have a table at the show also?
No, he's just maybe we will maybe set up a little bit a little space where he can sell his book on X smithing. Maybe like he will bring a couple of axes, of course, to show off. We don't know yet if he's going to sell something or not, but we're not sure yet. We'll try to figure that out.
Have you ever forged an axe or made an axe, Martin?
Yes, actually, that's how I started making blades.
Really? By making axes?
Yeah, that's how I started my knife making journey, making axes.
That's an interesting order of operations because usually it's the other way around. So people start.
It's the other way around.
People start making knives and then they start making axes.
You know, I'm a trained blacksmith. So while I was in blacksmithing school, we forged a hammer. And what goes to a hammer? An axe. And so I forged an axe out of an old hammerhead, then I forged an axe out of a piece of mild steel because I was stupid. And then I forged a piece out of carbon steel, and so on and so on and so on, and sold a couple of axes. And in the first 2 years of my company, I actually sold axes frequently, and then I stopped doing them. And yeah, but I sometimes like to forge an axe every like 2 years. I thought about doing Damascus axe for a YouTube video soon.
Have you done one in Damascus?
3 or 4, yeah. There's actually Servus TV, like the Austrian TV channel. There's actually a full 40-minute video of me forging a Damascus axe.
Cool.
You talked about maybe doing some axe making classes before. That's still something you...
Yeah, I did axe making classes, but I stopped doing them because like prepping all the drifts and everything, because they don't have they have a limited lifetime. Because you forge the cheeks of you forge the cheeks out under the power hammer, and when the drift gets hot, it forms a little bit. So it's I had to every third class I had to reforge a new drift, and it was so annoying that I didn't want it to spend the time. Like prepping a axe making class was the same work as doing the class itself, and yeah, I didn't want it to do that anymore. It annoyed the living shit out of me.
So the drift stays in the axe head as you're forming it, so you don't lose that shape. That's what you mean?
Yeah, and because you need something in the inside, so you can only forge out the cheeks where the shaft is going in. So you forge out the cheeks, so you have something in there to thin it out.
Alvin started first with the smirk, and I couldn't hold it back.
I saw him, and I'm like, oh god.
Yeah, the shaft goes in the cheeks usually. You're right.
You gotta put the shaft in to forge out the cheeks.
Come on, that's not my not my fault.
You know, when you're pounding on the cheeks, you gotta put the shaft in, otherwise it will deform.
And do you have to put any kind of special like liquids or anything on
Yeah,
this so that it doesn't it doesn't get
we have
stuck in
something
the
that's called the blacksmith lube,
Fuck to
which is a mixture of oil and
yeah.
with a mixture of oil and graphite powder.
Very interesting. I'll have to take one of these classes.
Yeah.
This escalated quickly.
Was bound to happen.
It was.
So you got a few more sponsors this year for the knife show. Are you doing a bunch more advertisement like that? You were putting up banners and stuff around town. Or have you expanded?
Yeah, actually, we got a deal with the newspapers, the bigger local newspapers. We got a super deal. They will bring out 3 newspapers, whereas one of them is the main focus on the show, like big ass teaser, title, and everything. We will have another session of banners starting in September at my hometown, and in end of September in Steyr itself. We'll have we're working on a TV commercial, but it's too expensive, let's be honest. And we have some other magazines that will print. I can't say yet because we're still in discussions. And one of the biggest newspapers in Austria that will print our flyer. And yeah, shitload of money going into ads this year since we have so many cool sponsors. I can luckily afford a little bit more advertisement than last year because last year everything was coming out of my pocket. So this year, luckily, I have some more money to play with and make more ads.
Yeah, I think it's a tough market to advertise in because you want to hit like the right crowd of people that are actually gonna come to the show and purchase something.
Yeah. So you gotta hit the
Stuff.
masses too. That's the problem, yeah.
Mm.
Because you never know who's a knife guy. That's the cool thing that I've learned. You never know who's a knife guy until you see them at your show. Who just spent $1,200 on 2 knives? It was an older guy that I knew from because he's from my hometown, and he always showed interest in our knives, but he never really. He's just like showing up at the Christmas market and be like, "Yeah, I love your knives so much. I love your knives." And then at the knife show, I saw him when I was standing outside, and he looked at me like, "Finally, this time I bought knives," and he bought a small one from us and the bigger one from another guy. And he showed them to me super proud, like, "Here, I finally bought a knife. I finally bought a knife." And he actually showed up to a class a couple months ago to us because he got addicted.
So he got to make his own. Very nice. Well, we are hitting the 1 hour mark. I think we talked about a lot of stuff from the knife show that's going on. For the people who don't know, you have a website out in German and English. What's the website?
Knifeshow.at.
And you can still pick up tickets there, I think, and some early bird tickets. Do you have
Tickets
left?
are available until actually early bird tickets are back in stock because my website fucked up. We had 120 early bird tickets for sale, and my system said, "Yeah, they're sold out." And then I realized it only sold 95 because I don't know why, but it sold only 95 out of 120 tickets. So early bird tickets that gives you a 1 hour early entry are back in stock. So we still have like 12 left or something like this at the time of recording. So if you want to come in early, get yourself a cool knife, buy early bird tickets. And the normal weekend passes will be available until 2 weeks before the show, and then you can only buy tickets at the entry.
Single day
But buy a
tickets.
weekend pass because you can win a couple of knives and a sharpening system and maybe other stuff that you're interested in.
Do we know the prices for the visitors? Is that fixed yet?
So far, we have a 2,000 euro copper Damascus chef knife from, I don't want to butcher his name. I think it's Stan from Romania. We have an EDC on our way from Paulio's most favorite Polish guy, Silesia Custom Knives, who is also sponsoring the show with a giveaway knife. Go follow him on Instagram. And we have a sharpening machine from DT Grinders, which is valued at 500 and something euros. And we're in the talks of 2 more knives right now. There's going to be a lot of prizes.
A lot of prizes all the way around for everybody, right? Not only the visitors and exhibitors.
The visitors, the exhibitors, the winners of Best Knife of Show. Oh, Knife Show Austria is a giveaway fest.
Very, very cool. Everybody's excited. We got about almost a little over 2 months right now. So people are probably, I know knife makers, still working on the last minute details of their knives, getting their stuff together. I know I haven't even started yet. That's my plan for next week. Get all my stock together. Try and build that.
Will Zelda's going to finish his blades in the airport?
Yeah, that seems to be a trend.
As he usually does.
Very cool. Well, go to Knife Show Austria, check out the website, come to the show, bring a shitload of money. Cash is king there, right? Everybody. Pay with cash if you can. I'm sure people got card machines, but that's always a huge problem with connection and stuff like that if everybody's doing it at the same time. And there's plenty of ATMs locally, so.
The closest ATM is not even a minute foot walk away.
And I'm sure you already talked to the owner, so we can constantly restock that every hour.
I already sent them an email that there will be a lot of crazy people wanting to have cash.
Yeah. Very cool. All right. Good talking to you. Thanks again for all the hard work putting the show together, and we can't wait to see you. October 24th and 25th. All right, guys. We will talk to you all next week. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.